first thing I noticed after watching days worth of Sam Sulek videos is that his technique could be better. Sam is obviously a big proponent of what he calls ego lifting, which is when you simply try to move the weight, allowing yourself to swing and sway rather than being really strict with your form. And Sam definitely does more than his fair share of cheat reps. Now, I would say that I'm actually less of a technique junkie than most science-based coaches. The main thing is that you need to use a range of motion that gets the muscle into a deep stretch. On this point, I'm giving Sam a B-. Sam doesn't always use a full range of motion, for sure, but that's okay as long as you're getting the muscle into a deep stretch. And while Sam often does get the muscle fully stretched, there are too many times when he doesn't to get an A grade. For example, on the incline press here, he's stopping at least 3 or 4 inches away from his chest, which isn't the end of the world, but it isn't ideal. I'd rather see him strip the weight back and touch the bar to his chest so he can really feel that deep stretch in his pecs. And here on Preacher Curls, you can see that he's cutting out the bottom quarter of the range of motion where his biceps would be the most stretched. The other thing we found in our study is that it's important to control the negative rather than just letting the weight free fall. So when it comes to controlling the negative, Sam gets a B+. He usually does control the negative pretty well, even when he uses some momentum to get the weight moving, but there are also just too many examples of him letting the weight free fall to get him an A grade. Ideally, as he gets closer to failure, he'd make a conscious effort to resist the weight on the negative, always being in control, especially on that final rep where muscle activation is the highest. Overall, I'll give Sam a B grade on training technique.